Hello, everyone, and welcome to CSR Main. Today we've got another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Survivors of Hyrule Tournament 2024 here. We've got a match here in the Rumble Stage round 2 between GFE and ph. I'm starting with me on Comsonitis Top File. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Star. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Looking forward to a good match here. We've got ourselves some cross keys. Want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so cross keys, for those who have never seen this, is crossroad entrance randomizer with full key sanity. All of our dungeon items are shuffled into the regular pool, and all of our entrances are basically shuffled amongst each other, with some exceptions. Drop downs are shuffled amongst themselves, Skullwoods drop downs are shuffled amongst themselves, and the tavern remains the same. But we have the ability to find connectors that will take us between the light world and the dark world without the use of a hammer or gloves. So, expect some fun times. The seed can bury stuff or be really fast.
Yep, we'll
Uh,
find out here. I need to fix pH's crowding. Apologies.
I'm being bullied to go do more acings by Jewel Ninja. Oh, I'm sorry, Jewel. I've only done 5 of the 10 so far. And PH is a cross keys expert. He's done it more than twice. And we started with the flute, which means we're immediately going to make our way over to Kakarika Village, no matter where it is.
Yep. Well, okay, that's a spot for our uh, sank today. Old man right next door. That's kind of annoying. Not a very helpful save put for later.
I mean, it is, it's not, but on the other hand, we started with the flute. We have instant Kakariko access.
Also true.
Um, PH kind of go into Lost Woods because we have a free item drop and a drop down scout there. Immediate Skullwoods. Um,
Back to
probably see you.
Skullwoods. Yep.
Yeah.
We might need to both refresh because you were a bit ahead of me on seeing Skullwoods there.
All right. But yeah. So. Uh, But yeah, this will be kind of interesting. The boss and the one other check in that dungeon is the one check in Skull in Cross Keys where we can't actually have a Moon Pearl, because it forces a small key in Skullwoods in the Dark World that you need to get to the boss. But this is a pretty nice start in 2 minutes for a seed.
Yep. Oh, hey, Big Key here, which is to Swamp. Not unfortunately one of the better Big Keys to find. But at
Yeah,
least you don't have to do Swamp and then worry about orphaning one check, at least, for what that's worth.
yeah. We are playing on the Cross Key. Looks like it's just 10 arrows on the drop. PH was going to go do the blind drop, then realizes, wait, no, I don't know where Ganon is, so I'm going to have to go look at it.
Yep.
It's like, okay.
And you're talking about 2023 Krauskey's preset because that is different from some of the other because that is all locations reachable, correct?
Yeah, there's 100% all locations reachable in the 2023 preset. So a lot of the keys that could lock each other in, lock themselves in normal key sanity aren't going to do that in this seed.
Yep.
Uh, yeah,
Rupee Cave here, not a bad idea to get a bit of early money. We have not found any bombs as of the moment, so
no.
but there is a load of entrances here in CAC. So let's see how many dungeons we can find. Got a
Oh,
dark cave there,
first Dark Cave. There's 5 of those.
and a useless house.
It's one of the Snitch Lady's houses. It's quite useless.
There's the Fronto Desert, which is nice to find. That's 2 connectors and some checks.
Yeah, I don't like going into desert right now just because I want to get that fleet turned on first, but I can
Yeah.
understand it. Ooh, full
Just some
magic.
bombs there. Well, drop down, not super helpful. First shield and desert map chest really ain't it.
Yeah, well, I'd actually go get those bombs because we don't have any.
That's actually a good point. More bombs. Unfortunately, GFE can't get those. And yeah, that's leaving desert for now. Again, got a flute to activate, got a bunch of entrances to check. You don't really want to take the connectors just yet.
Yeah. I
Let's see. Fortune teller, we don't care.
yeah, I also don't. Like if I see it's a thieves hideout, I'm not going to go look and see what the heck it is in this situation. I'm just going to go for it. GFE's not going to go get the bombs, which we'll see if he comes to regret soon.
Yep. Bottle vendor giving us our first GT key. That's not too bad actually, depending on when we find GT.
Yeah.
And got a 2D flute.
Apparently our shields are off the trackers.
Oh yeah, we did have a bit of an issue with trackers at the start of this tournament, but they have since been fixed.
Yeah. Uh, Thankfully, well in advance of the 2024 Cross Keys tournament, which will be signups are starting, people.
Yep.
So look for that
Got a
in.
lamp in the front of Thieves Town.
I'd take a quick gander and see what our dark cave is immediately.
Yeah, well, do the first 4 checks here and go check that dark cave. Not a bad idea. Blue mail's nice.
Yeah.
Blue
Yeah, I'll
mail and
upgrade.
lamp, not two things you necessarily need, particularly for high experience runners like these guys, but they certainly won't complain. Because
No,
cross
no.
keys can send you to the dark world very early with very little low equipment. So you would, and again, dark caves too.
Yeah, no. This is at this point you're taking about normal light world damage in the dark world with blue mail. So you feel a little bit better about it. Full
And
heart
though,
container also
speaking
not
of
too
health
bad.
and safeties, yeah, full heart does make the death harp a little slower, but we're only on 4 hearts, it's not too bad. And a boomerang's not as useless in cross keys as it is in more regular modes.
It's honestly really nice. We have an Armos killing item. Uh, a really bad Armos killing item, but an Armos killing item that isn't a that isn't. Uh, yeah. But first 4 items and thieves done. It looks like this is the DM Descent Cave. I think GFE's going to take a bit more of a gander through Kakariko. Might want to get them. Might be looking for the money to go buy bottle vendor off.
Yep. There's Ganon at the Magic Bath drop down.
Yeah.
And that cave just dumped us out at Dark Shopping Mall. Glove locked.
Yeah.
Entrance there was useless, and I have no idea where GFE just found Hyrule Castle. Vicky to Hera in Link's house is nice.
Nice. Hyrule Castle was dismissed, I'm pretty sure, because he just went there from
Oh,
camp.
duh.
Okay,
Hyrule
well, there's
Castle main is GT.
not too bad.
Spike Cave is entrance is dead. King's Tomb entrance in King's Tomb in the late Hype Cave entrance, which is a compass to iron. Not really care.
Nope. Maps are more important in this mode because they will tell us dungeon prizes. If he's
Ooh,
like, I'm going to
connector.
save and quit, and then discovers it's a connector. Where
Connector
does.
for GFE dumps us out at Bonk Rocks by Sank.
Yep.
And that's the well in the Sank today.
Yeah. I believe that is a
Uh,
chess game over there at the Lake Fortune Teller.
it is. Not much though. There's Hera Big for GFE. We're gonna go check the cave entrance here and check what the Lake Island has as well for us. Lake Island is a heart piece. We don't care. And this entrance is dead.
Yeah, GFE's going to be going this way in a second. And
Back to CAC to continuing checking entrances. Might as well. There's a lot. There's still quite a few. PH only really did the northern side.
yeah.
Oh hey, Bum Hut. That's actually quite nice for refills. Didn't move very far.
Nope.
Just to the other side of CAC, basically.
Looks like GFE's going to go clean off the eastern area, or maybe got a castle eastern area.
Yeah, not bad since he's here, and he's unlike PH. He's already done much of the CAC area.
Oh.
Heck, the bar is not shuffled here, and we don't need that for GFE. Ooh, that's a sword here at the back of the bar for PH.
It's pretty nice. Ooh, the middle of Spectacle Rock. I don't agree with walking in and out of there. You should. That is an item check.
Saha's Hut is a dead entrance.
Yeah, PH is going to discover Hyrule Castle. Probably take a look at that.
Yeah. None has really checked the southernmost CAC entrances or race game, or the south of CAC entrances, really.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's not hard to get back there with a flute, so.
yeah. Yeah, here we go. PH just got a sword. He'll go and take a quick look and see what's in the back of the castle. It's
Yeah. Just
Rocks over at Eastern Palace itself.
yep, $20 there.
GFE's just going to flute down to 5.
Map to Skull Woods. Okay, that's kind of nice, I guess. Laser Bridge at Light Flute 5.
Oh, good.
And that's
That's
got a glove on it.
yeah. Now we do play by slightly different rules in Entrance Randomizer. That glove is locked by an invincibility item or a mirror shield.
Yep,
We have one
because
shield.
advance. Yeah, first key to pod. We'll do 6 in total. And some bombs, which actually is kind of nice because GFE was at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we can turn up PH's audio. Sorry. Thank you for the reminder, chat. Done.
Yeah.
What did he just find in that chest? I missed it.
I don't think it was anything. So PH. Okay, so PH is going to go steal the key here. We have Bumper Cave over there, at the bottom of Bumper Cave over there at the witch's hut. He's doing this because the backside of Sanctuary is now currently locked unless we have the Hyrule Castle Small Key by 2 Castle Tower keys. So he's going to go all the way to the back and Orphan Zelda's cell. We will see how this proves.
Yeah. Useless fairy drop down is the uncle.
Yeah. We have not seen Magic Bat or the
Haven't
Useless
seen
Fairy yet.
useless fairy yet.
Yeah, so
Haven't seen the well either. No, we have seen
oh
the
well,
Sank
yeah,
Whips,
well,
which GFE can now access. Small key
oh,
at Castle Tower. Speaking of those things,
oh no.
and flippers. That's a find. That's in logic.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's only in Logic with the lamp. So we'll take a look, and we'll have our last drop down here, and then we'll know what's exactly behind our Agate Tower, or Ganon's Tower Climb. Sorry.
Yep. It's either one check or it's useless. So.
PH attempts to get the key, throws completely north of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Super
wonderful.
Bunny here, Hyrule Castle Main.
Yeah. We'll take a quick peek, see what the item is. He can't collect whatever this is, but he'll know if he has to come back for it. Maybe come
Back
back
of
for
Escape's
it.
got a very out of logic book.
That is Magic Bat there, so we are not beating Agate today under any circumstance.
Nope.
Where do you want to take that book? Are you gonna go check Desert Palace entrance, or go finish Kakariko?
Continue finish CAC first. I think you want to see if you can find some more quick entrances and items. Chicken Hut entrance is a shop.
GFE, fortunately, tries to throw a bomb, place it in, so he boosts himself over the gap and immediately falls in the gap anyway.
Yep. Question from chat about back to Hookshot Cave here in the CAC bomb hut. Question about how the trackers work is that they show up as you find a way to the boss, and you can see how on the Skullwoods and Thieves Town icons you don't see the letters SS or TT, SW or TT, but you do see the letters in the other dungeons. That means we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
We have seen the front of Desert, but we have not seen the back of Desert. Hookshot Cave dumped us out at Cave 45, and we just got put on TR Bridge for GFE.
Yeah.
Which that goes no.
That's unfortunate. That's always one of the more annoying ones because it's super money. It's a one way. It's not always, and it's the annoying one way.
Yeah. Race game right is I'm forgetting what cave that is.
That is the exit of Spectacle Rock.
You.
Just 20 rupees on the race game itself. GFE's going to go take his glove and go down and do glove checks. He knows the well's down here.
Yep.
So this is going to be a bunch of items for him.
Yeah. Let's see. Library entrance is dead, and DM Ascend entrance is dead. Dark Sank. Question from Chad is, and also to note from Chad about the dungeon entrance marking is that, like, we found the front of desert, but we'll only mark desert as seen once we find
The
once we
segment that
find the
has the
back.
boss. Yeah, the segment that usually has the boss. For desert and Skullwoods.
Yeah. Witch Hut in the south of CAC as well, or southern
Yep.
side of CAC.
There's our ice big. That's pretty nice.
Again, not necessarily required, but nice to have. With desert left also in CAC. Okay, game.
Yeah.
That's not so helpful for not useful connectors. Second sword in the well, and a
Second
second shield.
Second shield, yeah. So we're actually just one item either way, shield or invincibility from Laser Bridge being in logic. Now GFE's gonna go kind of run himself through Kakariko a little bit.
Yep. Speaking of shields, PH picked up his first and is now heading over to the right side of desert to check that connector. He's basically cleared out the CAC area, so might as well see where this connector takes him.
Yeah.
And that dumps him at... Oh, that's vanilla.
Wonderful.
Well, it's actually kind of nice to route this area in.
Yeah, especially with the book. You can go quickly take a look at the Desert Palace entrance.
Oh, GFE's gone back to dark shopping. Or if you want to have found that yet. Whoops, thinking of the wrong runner, but it's dead, so.
Yeah.
Or the open cave is dead when we can't check the bomb lock one because we don't have a moon pearl. Desert Main is dead.
Yeah, so I'm half expecting we're going to see a third shield up on Death Mountain somewhere.
Our tracker Tom has a good point in chat. Smith's at the dam is that the shield, the well is glove locked. Remember. And glove is in the back.
That is true. So yeah, so
Laser Bridge.
Yeah, so that's either we might have logically found our mitts essentially.
Possible, yeah.
That's the upgrade ferry over there. Don't really have the money or a justification to go buy ammo upgrades right now, but it's there.
And PH unfortunately doesn't have the glove to check that cave over here over there as well, because that can be a little annoying to get back to. Light shopping for GFE, he can check all entrances. Dark Saha, not really useful at the Yagina entrance. Okay, checkerboard cave at Light Shopping Mall.
Yeah, Zalaki.
Meyer, nice.
Yeah, with the flute, the glove orphans are a little less annoying, especially since we also have flips. I think that's
Palace.
Almost a vanilla ice rod cave, I think.
That's I think next door to vanilla, yeah. Or I'm not. They're not 100% sure. No, that is straight up vanilla.
Yeah, it's just straight up vanilla.
And our final entrance in Light Shopping is Meyershed. Okay.
Not too bad.
Got a map to GT and the Blue Bee. Small
bird.
key to pod number 2 for PH here on DM.
Yep.
Now, where's the old man at today?
We still got 4 more entrances technically, and it could still be Tower of Hera.
Yeah. Oh, there's the big chest of TR.
GFE's gonna do mountain stuff.
Yep. Yeah, and that drop down was dead for PH.
So yeah, one more entrance, or else we're gonna have to try to find the old man's other side of the cave or the mirror to rescue him. That's the Fairy Ascension connector there.
Ooh, Paradox.
Okay, so
7 new checks here, and that'll be a connector as well.
Yeah, well, we now know where the old man is by process of elimination. It's nowhere good. We're not going to get the save and... Well, I mean, the good and the bad is, like, we wouldn't get the save and quit point, but the save and quit point is just a much faster sanctuary exit, because they're literally
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Yeah, it's not the most useful save quit.
Um,
Art piece, map to castle. We don't need that. There's the other glove.
okay, that's the glove that's actually going to get everything in logic.
And there's a
That
wind pearl.
is... And we have Meyer Axis almost with one more shield. That is kind of crazy, 20 minutes into a seed.
Yeah.
Don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Here's a thought. Have we seen any Hyrule cat? Have we seen? I don't think we've seen a single Dark World connector yet, other than Dark Shopping, which is kind of bleh.
No, but we have the flippers, so we have access to East Dark World.
We do. It's just kind of a really out of the way place to get stuck. Oh,
GFE,
Fire Castle.
GFE, what are you doing?
I
He's
have
going
no
for
idea where
bombs.
he's going.
He's going for bombs. He's going to go into... That's, I think... Yeah, the worst part is, like, we can get to the top of Hyrule Castle right now, and that was Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, just a heart piece there, though.
Yeah, but our runners each have different swords. I'm going to point this out right now.
Yep. Oh,
So,
GFE never checked the back of the bar. Yeah, and
yeah.
PH only just got a glove, so he hasn't checked the well yet.
Oh, I know. Okay, so GFE was going to go do... He wanted to do Paradox, but he was out of bombs.
Yep. Oh,
So,
Curiosity Shop is, speaking of dark connectors we didn't have, there's a better one.
no, that's not a good connector. It won't really matter too much because GFE's just gonna have the mitts, and mitts gets you this. Plus, you don't have to go up Death Mountain for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is Dark World access to the other side of Dark World, because Dark Shopping's kind of the other end of the map.
Yeah.
Archery game? Yeah, thanks.
Archery game's not too bad, but this is a bit of luster.
Yeah, we've got 100 rupees. Not the bit most.
Hey, GFE's like, I got my air access. Where's my moon pearl? And little does he know.
It's coming in like 5 seconds. Smoky on Bumper Ledge. And let's see, what's Dark Lumberjack got for us? Just a shot. And that cave is just hammer pegs, but a heart piece.
GFE's doing Graveyard Ledge.
Gonna take a look in the front of Skullwoods for PH.
Yeah, we found the back of Skullwood, so getting ourselves a Skullwood Smoky here is going to be really nice.
These Gibdos are gonna be kind of a pain here.
Yeah, well, we've got a boomerang, and if there's one good thing in the game that the boomerang does for us, it's literally stun fucking Gibdos.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, GFE's like, okay.
It's Monkey to TR. It's our first. We do need at least one of those to get to Trinax, and it has uses elsewhere.
Yeah. We need 4 of them lock Trinex and lock laser, lava chest, or the vanilla big key chest, but entrance randomizer, you don't need as many of them as you do in vanilla.
Especially because we actually have found the laser bridge entrance and the alpha chest, the big chest entrance, which is not a guarantee.
No.
Even in Growskis, you might need to go all the way from the front of it.
Those are kinds of the worst seeds. Like, if you go to TR and you discover that it is a forced traversal seed.
Yeah.
Because usually you're right around it not being.
And yes, I believe that Skullwood's layout was kind of lousy.
Yeah.
I
GFE might
saw
just go.
Peach quit out of it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think GFE may just go in anyway, knowing that he has mitts, because he can get back
Mm.
into this section of the Dark World easily now.
Ooh,
Oh
Hype
yeah,
Cave.
it's our first 5-item cave, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. And before, well, yeah, okay, just Bow here is not so bad. The rest of it was junk.
Yeah, it's nice turns. Yeah, GFE. Let's see if GFE how GFE wants to play this.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey
Desert
there.
back. Can't do anything there yet, but it's good for later. And Blind Hut. Speaking of 5-item caves.
There's second of them. And more.
And yes, CH is very low on health, and it is making me nervous. Need a pod number 3. Refills. Well, there's a heart at least for PH.
Yep.
And small key to GT. Okay.
Our one of our PH's teammates, Gilgamesh, the team captain who won today, guaranteeing them a slot next week at least. Is asking PH to take a death warp. I hope you mean that in the dungeon and not on the overworld kill. Oh, hey, Frontier.
Okay.
Go throw yourself in the pit like twice.
PH is going to disagree with you and with Gil. Spillwood's continuing for GFE, who gets a hurt piece. That's dead for PH.
Yeah.
And there's a bug net.
It's not too bad. This is going to be a vanilla skull and small key here. And some GFE open up one more door and then save and quit out of here.
Mm.
Then
Small
maybe
key
you'll
to
go
TR
and
number 2. And small key to GT number 3.
yay!
Not okay. Thanks, game.
That's
Not
all the way.
particularly helpful.
Yeah, that's all the way to Ice Armos and Logic once we get the ways to clear all that stuff out there. But see if GFE opts to go and take a quick look and oh, I should go to back of Tavern because it's a guaranteed item. And realize I could have checked.
He might feel a little silly when he gets this sword here in a minute. Hopefully.
Yeah.
PH heading towards South
Oh
Dark
yeah.
World now.
Yeah, this is something that we did not see on PH's side. I
Yeah.
hope this isn't something. It's just a compass thing, collecting God.
Oh yeah, this would have been bad for PH if it wasn't that.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of a sequence work here.
Stone Palace entrance at least got PH to buy a heart, thank you. And oh, Meyer.
Nice. This is not logical access into Mario. You're not expected to do that bomb jump, but we know we can kind of get here as soon as we get ourselves logically get here with either an invincibility item or one more shield.
Yep.
So kind of take a quick gander around there. There's quite no.
Eastern in the Meyer shed right. And there's right side Hyrule Castle, not the dark bomb shop.
Yeah. Don't like this GFE. He doesn't have a bow, so in his head, this is pretty close to being in logic, and there's 4 items here.
Yeah, there's the other side of Bumper Cave.
We're going to take a look over and see what's going on in the shopping mall region, or Skip that and just go for castle. I mean, there's still one more exit over there. And
Yeah.
catfish.
10 arrows for GFE, that's not helpful.
The back of tavern must not be in logic. Correct. It's not okay. You're walking out of pod maze. Ow. That's what you get. That is the back. That is the old man rescue cave, which will get you to Tower of Hera, which will let you also check Ether Tablet.
Yeah. That's spot alright. Eastern has our first bottle. Not that we really want to see that, though at least it's before Sick Kid. Dark Flute 5 is the second bottle, and some money and some arrows.
Yeah, PH does not have a good option here. He's got to walk out the dark maze and then decide if I'm going to go see the old man, or save and quit that I don't need, but it's still an item, or am I going to try to do catfish and get the item in the entrance up there? And he doesn't have a good way to get back here, so he's going to have to make some choices here.
Yeah, kind of lousy either way.
That's why I check catfish first.
And Eastern Big Key Chest is our last shield, speaking of things.
So unless the last entrance over in Maya region that we haven't seen yet is a nectar, that means that we're expected to have an invincibility item to get mitts.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking, because our minor access was bombing or jumping across Spec Rock, which is not in logic. And that's not helpful here. That was not our logical access to our bits.
Alright, everyone, try to pay attention to where the heck Burn and Gape are somewhere later down this seed.
Speaking of glove locked things, here's the glove locked entrance we couldn't check earlier, and that's a pod.
Pod, we got 2 keys, so this isn't too bad. We can get a bunch of items in here. Here's GFE finally getting his Master Sword.
Yep.
Here's GFE wondering if it's worth going back to Hyrule Castle just for one entrance. Because if it's the mirror, you're annoyed.
Yeah, well, top of Hyrule Castle access is a little bit annoying to get to, because you have to get back to the mountain for it. Well, I guess it's not too bad. I've got a flute. Never mind, I'm being scatterbrained.
Well, it's one of the Spectacle Rock entrances, so it's not just get back to the mountain. It's get back up to the mountain and then climb up it again.
I thought I wrote it down as a paradox entrance, but yeah.
Nah, Paradox is on the other side. Alright, so what do we have in Logic and Pod? So we only have these, like, first couple chests in Pod.
And
we're
we've
gonna...
got a bow for right side that was in Hype Cave, which was in the village of outcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
The back is not in logic, but it's got a bunch of items here, so I get why PH is doing it.
Yeah, no, you can do this. He's sequence breaking this because this is going to be like another 5 items worth of checks. And he'll need 2 more pod keys to get these into logic. That's where the other side of Fairy Ascension is. Okay. It's always nice finding the other side of a connector when you get through there. TV's like, good, I don't have to worry about Paradox Cave anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got...
Paradox. Spectacle Rock.
Yeah. We've got 2 in logic pod keys. We've got 3 in total. 1 was on Laser Bridge, 1 was on DM, and the 3rd was in Blindside in the Village of Outcasts. So 2 in logic pod keys.
Yeah. I don't know if you like it backwards. I mean, yeah, I can get why you have 2 more out. He's kind of skipping over 3 checks. I could have another key maybe, or the big key. It's understandable. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. Just 600 rupees, which would be really nice if we were playing Shop to Drop Shuffle or whatever the heck the Russian sweat is. GFE's gonna take a gander into Hyrule Castle here.
Yeah. We saw PH steal the key earlier to get a book out of the back. We'll see if GFE does the same.
Yeah, or if he's gonna play this closer to logic. Book's interesting, but it's only really kind of worth three things.
Ooh,
Hammer and
hammer!
Hammer and Pod. We have actual Dark World access now.
We do. That is in logic with one key.
Yeah.
And also French vanilla hammer. Thanks, game.
It's gonna be great when we discover that the Pod big key's just sitting over here on the right side. And PH could have beaten Pod this trip through if he went right side first. I mean, to be
Well, yeah.
sacrificing the back. GFE stole the key. So.
Yep, he stole the key after the map chest. PH did so on the second chest, so a little difference there. On right side, got a heart piece here. And Bombus. Okay.
Yeah, Bombus is nice. That's fire access into. I mean, when we've had Ice Palace, we can beat it. Now, we probably want Samaria, but we can beat it. Though only GFE has the Ice Palace big key. To note.
Alright. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, PH hasn't done the eastern area yet. It's going to take advantage of. It's going to finally go over here, get his mitts, get his third pod small immediately after he left pod. Not that he would have done a lot with it, but might be mildly annoyed about getting it right after.
GFE's gonna see.
Nothing.
Yeah, GFE's gonna see what his. It's going to not die to rats.
That would be yeah, that would be helpful. And there's this book. There's that pod small for PH. And 20 bucks.
Yeah. I think this was going to be the last entrance in here for GFE. GFE never checked the frickin' well. Somehow. Wait, did he?
The checks in the well itself, yes, because that's where a sword was.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
well
right.
entrance was some bombs he didn't pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm right. You're right.
Because everyone were talking about the bombs he didn't pick up, and the sword is he's the one who got the sword there.
Yeah, so interesting little divergence here for GFE. He's gonna kind of. I think he's gonna route this up and maybe pick up the Smith here. I don't think he's found the Smith yet, but
Nobody's found the
he all
Smith,
know
no.
that he knows where it's going to be South Shore because the Smith can only be locked behind the glove.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Smiths are in the dam, right?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I don't think GFE's seen that yet, but
Don't believe so. No, we can read Ether tablet, though PH doesn't have a sword to get the item here. And heart piece, no thanks.
GFE's gonna get all these South Dark World checks done. And we are being, and it is correct. We have the flute. You should be using the flute here. Flute to save the old man. It's faster.
And it's worth $5.
And we get $5 and no useful save and quit. Wonderful.
Just all you wanted. Time for the Light World shopping now.
Yes, yes. Yes, you are in fact allowed to flute with the old man. You can take the old man to cat. Well, you can take the old man to catfish and bird. Here's Myers Shed that we already saw. GFE said there are a couple of item caves over here, so this is pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
And just to clean up some entrances too.
Yeah, PH has also got 1100 rupees, so he can go kind of knock out the Sora region too.
Yeah, he is rich. More than 1,100 rupees.
Yeah, GFE's got 77.
Bit more now with digging, but yeah, distinct monetary difference as GFE picks up his second TR small. And this here is a Meyer
Yeah.
small for PH.
Yeah. GFE's trying to get himself close to 105 or 110 so he can go pay off the monkey when he goes over and does pod region.
Yep.
Um, you kind of got to go see the Smith here. He hasn't seen, because like GFE hasn't seen the Smith yet, and he knows like the one entrance he won't be able to get to in the light world is not going to have the Smith. K45 over there for the lake in the lake itself.
And that was dead for PH, who's going to go check the hobo next.
Yeah.
PH not checking the Ice Palace entrance just yet.
Yeah, it's he doesn't want to get stuck in the dark world and have to save and quit from there. He doesn't have the mirror, so it's just kind of an awkward position either way. Ooh, another key.
That's our last GT small. If only we could find GT.
Yay! Now all of our GTs in logic, including Wildorm 2, for literally nothing. And then we could get 2 for literally nothing.
Well, we don't have a hammer or a cane. Oh, we don't have a cane or a hookshot for some of GT, but yes, GT climb is in.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's gonna. Here comes the Ice Palace check. And it's just.
And it's dead.
And you gotta save quit from here. There's back a desert for GFE. The one thing that GFE has to be kind of worried about right now is finding the old man rescue cave before turning in the Smith, because that'll delete the Smith. But the good thing is I'm pretty sure before he'll find that, he will have looted to the right spot in the light world.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he decides to go do all of Dark Shopping Mall.
Oh, hey, floating island. That's a nice connector, actually. The back of Old Man.
Yeah.
Hookshot cave entrance is great.
Yes. Samaria on the library, and it's very likely that we're going to have to go find boots in order to pick that up. We're getting boots this seed. Seed's playable,
Yep.
everyone.
The question is, when do we get boots as we find Meyer here in at the bottom of the Dark Depths Mountain?
Okay, so GFE stole the key from the back of Desert, and he's going to take a look and see exactly what's locked on this, and then he'll save and quit out of here. Maybe check the entrance too, just to kind of get that knowledge. Discover it's vanilla.
Yeah. Peppered.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
That's kind of a lousy spot for Tempered, yeah. And small key to Thieves.
Yeah, you're gonna keep this. Did GFE get every single one except for the... GFE has gotten the Sword and Tavern.
He did eventually go back for it, Allison. PH
Yes.
is gonna go seeking of swords, get his second sword in the well shortly.
Yeah. I'm reminded of a seed where Allison was racing Incoherent, where Allison had literally every sword in the game at one point, and Incoherent had none.
That's kind of impressive. I also forgot the Ice Big was here for in the well. Not that we can do anything with it right now.
Yeah. It was impressive. You normally see like a 1 or 2 sword difference sometimes. You rarely see 4.
Yeah. Also mentioning a Krowski's call where he got Mitz and Link's house at like the hour mark. That's also a certain kind of impressive.
Yeah. And GV's like, be gone, Smith. He does not know it's here, but he is happy that it is gone before it got deleted.
Yep. And $50.
Yeah. At least
They were
again, and at least
what?
like the Thief Town small key showed up at the back of desert on the right side of desert because you don't want to give up Tempered Sword, but you also don't. Tempered Sword isn't worth giving up a Desert Valve small for.
No.
But
PH picking up his Dagger Tower key off the Uncle chest. We've got some collection of some amount of small keys. Our only big keys are not the most useful in the game, frankly.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and
no.
we're missing a bunch of dungeons still.
Now this is going to be a little more interesting. GFE is coming in here with 3. I don't know how many he's going to spend. GFE wants to take damage from the shooters, but then they cling off his mirror shield, preventing his death war.
Yeah, that did not quite work. PH is going up to the top of the right side of Light Depth Mountain now, I
y-
think is where he's going.
yeah, he's going to take his hammer and go across the bridge.
Yep. Gonna check a bunch of entrances over there. He's gonna have to choose which drop down to take, though.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be interesting from JV's perspective because he hasn't really done too much this. Well, I guess he's turned the Smith in.
He's done that.
But
Not
he didn't get anything from the Smith, so he can delete that. Oh, hey, there's your Eastern 6 key locked Eastern Palace big key. Wonderful.
just
Um,
what we wanted.
we can go
Top
beat
of
Arno's
Paradox's
plans.
Mimic Cave. Yeah, that is our first dungeon beatable, so it's rather out of logic at the moment. There's our
Oh,
Desert Small.
okay. It's not too bad to get to eventually, especially to get the mirror. Um, and then Eastern Palace, please.
And Crawling Brothers here. Well, that was to the Laser Bridge entrance. My note sheet just crashed, so
We
yay.
literally had the light world. Oh no, you went down Spiral Cave entrance.
Yes, he did.
You don't go to. I mean, you have mitts, but you don't go down Spiral Cave entrance. You go down. And there's GT. GV's gonna head for the back. Forgets to put down the switch.
Oops. Thin arrows and the small key to cast tower number 2. Not quite what we wanted out of Hope Room.
No, but that does put the book in logic now. The book could be locking the Hyrule Castle's small key, which it would in turn lock the cell. Which is going to be interesting to see what's on Bobo's tablet once we find the mirror. Looks like PH is going to at least do the bomb jumps over and take a look at Stoffel's room. Shoutouts to the seed earlier this week that I had the pod beaky in the back of Agaloct Escape with the Castle Tion, Hyrule Castle Keon helmet. Yes, that was a wonderful seed, Alison.
Big key to TR and map here.
Hey, we know where right side TR is.
Mhm.
Technically, don't logically have a way to get to the big chest because we don't have hookshot or Samaria, or the boots to get to the hookshot to get to Samaria, but we know where it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. And PH opted to try to do one round of going all the way down through left side, but is going to skip it.
Mhm.
I mean, I can think of a cross keys async which had a really, really gross Eastern Palace big key pod big key scenario, but people are playing those.
Mhm.
So I don't want to spoil those.
And Allison is in fact going.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm not
not do
saying
that.
anything.
Let's see. C-shaped house for PH, giving us just a heart piece. Mini Moldorm Caves, a new entrance for GFE. And my note sheet's back, so I am no longer lost.
Yep, yeah. GFE's gonna take a quick gander and see what's over here on the lake. What's the other side of Hyrule? Yeah, we already saw the other side of Bumper Cave on GFE side. So I'm gonna go to Dark Shopping Mall. So the problem with going to Dark Shopping Mall right now is we've literally seen 2 of the entrances on it already, and the third one's just a bomb entrance.
Yep.
There's the connector in Kakariko that takes you there. So it's
There's just
literally
other
just,
things to do right now besides that, yeah.
yeah.
There's GT3 for GFE. I don't think he did the front of Skull Woods. I think's the one he's missing. Question mark?
Nah, he did the Frontal Skull Woods.
Tracker. Oh no, I'm just misreading the track. Oh, he's missing one track. Oh, you might have Bottle Fenner's GT key.
Yeah,
So
he
he's got
got no.
3, whereas the last he doesn't.
He's
Yeah.
got all 4 now. He's got all 4 now. He
Okay.
was late getting the one in.
Okay, thank you. I missed the medallion for Meyer entrance. Now that we need it because we know where that was.
Just Quake.
Yeah. Nobody's done Zora yet, no.
No one's done Zora. Spin and Logic. They haven't really had the money for it. PH recognizes, hey, I could do Eastern Palace, but I don't have the big key and I have a bow.
Yeah, just wants to full cleared in one trip. We know there's just a problem there, which he does not need because he already has one.
Yeah. GFE kind of needs to get himself over to East Dark World soon. He's got seen a bunch of the Overworld. It's just kind of like that one nook is kind of the last spot left. Both runners are going to make the mistake of going into Eastern Palace without the big key, because again, I mean, I don't hate this. Oh, hey, there's our logic.
There's our laser bridge logic, yep. Which makes sense. Flippers are fairly early logically.
Yeah, I'm trying to debate if I would go for that right now or not. If he's got Tempered Sword.
Yeah. We also haven't seen Spike Cave.
Yeah. He's still
And
got the
Scamfish is a
hell.
scam.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't help you with Arnos, it doesn't help you with land laws, or it could help you with Vitrius a bit. But yeah, no, not seeing Spike Cave with half magic. That pretty much makes it a no-go. A take. I don't even know what is going on in chat right now.
I've given up on chat for the moment, admittedly.
Okay, so yeah. So GFE is going to go in through here. He's going to take a look at the last thing over here in Dark Shopping Mall, and then probably swim up to Catfish, take care of Catfish, and then head for Pyramid. Oh, good. The dark.
Great.
That's why you didn't go back to the Dark Shopping Mall, because it had nothing.
Yep.
Just listen to that wonderful tink of the Mirror Shield. Yeah, that's how you know it's working. Like content that you see, please make sure to like and subscribe. We have members of one of our groups in one of our teams at Group 1, at Division 1, memeing in chat. They have managed to send all 4 runners into week 3, by the way. I think they're going to be the only team to do that, so congratulations on them.
Very nice.
Yes, congratulations to Team Akira Kasaba, the 16th student line. Hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her.
I think Peach is checking the top of Hyrule Castle entrance here.
Yeah.
And Catfish is giving us a small key to Skullwoods. Not particularly helpful. Thanks.
Yeah.
And oh hey, damn, that's a good find.
Oh God. And it's Quake, which. Oh, this will be hilarious because PH is probably about to go flute over and take a look and see what's at the History Empire engines, which we know is the other side of Spectacle Rock right after this.
Oh yeah. He's also right by Swamp Palace if he felt like going and checking the first chest if he wanted to.
Oh, where is Swamp again?
It's
Well,
somewhere up. Well,
no,
not.
it's on Death
Well, he could
Mountain.
go back to Connector. It's on Death Mountain. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like you can come to do that at any time. It's pretty much free.
Yep.
I am being told to blame Zafikel for choosing such wonderful teammates. Oh, PH never did check Castle, so this is going to be finding Super Bunny, and he's going to go take a look at Super Bunny in a second.
Oh, you're on.
Yay!
That's a location for that.
Okay, gross locations that you can find the mirror on. Just stage 1. There.
That's kind of a terrible spot. Yeah. GFE's
PH's
about to
last
find his
location.
damn.
PH is last locationing that.
Yeah, Pete just done everything else in that area, basically.
That is literally, of all the items to find, it's that, especially once you find a connector there. So you don't really have a reason to go back there unless you want to go and take a look at Pyramid Fairy or the ledge item. And this is kind of like an issue with how PH routed the Eastern Dark World access. He just went straight into pod without kind of covering his the auxiliary areas first, and then got really stuck when the old man showed up there. Waterfall Fairy. It's fine. We don't need Mirror Copium. I mean, we still haven't seen 2 entrances to PR, Meyer, Ice Egg, or Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, we're missing multiple dungeons.
Yeah.
We're missing a
like,
lot of items and a lot of keys.
Yeah. And like with the way that GFE has routed this, he's just gonna like probably. He's gonna like, do I want to take this? And he's honestly, I probably would have. I feel like I want to take that just because I have the flute on my camera, so I can get back here immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you should know that's the Tower of Hair entrance. You should know that that's access to your ether tablet. But
PH into the front of Skullwoods, which we know is going to yield him not much of anything.
I'm being informed that Mirror is a crutch to people who like to route efficiently. It's the strongest item in cross keys. Don't disagree with you. See where GFE is. Okay, I don't. Okay, so what GFE is about to go to is he's about to go through our castle and exit out of Ganon's tower, effectively doing the same thing. I'm not sure if this is faster or slower.
It is a play. I'm not sure either. As speaking of this first chest of swamp, that's where PH is going.
Please do not lock the swamp key to Swamp Palace like the game likes. Okay, thank God. Locking the swamp key to Swamp Palace is something that the game likes to do sometimes when it has jukes. And it is
Yes, it
annoying as
does.
all get out. I think PH is going to go check the damn item. No?
Nope. Where is he going? I don't remember what this entrance is.
Hookshot Cave. This should be not. But this is. He must have thought this is Bumper Ledge or something because this takes you down to K45. So it's a mirror entrance, but it's not a mirror entrance here. No.
Yeah.
GFE, play the flute.
Nope.
All right, we'll see how PH is going to route, kind of to take care of some of these mirror. See if he can go back to Pyramid and grab the mirror now.
I was
GFE,
gonna find
unfortunately,
Fake Ice Rod Cave, but yeah.
yeah,
And go
GFE,
ahead for
unfortunately,
GFE.
he doesn't unfortunately know that the old man safe and quit is the mountain entrance, so I won't be able to go grab that item. Does GFE still does not have the TR big key, but he is going to do the bomb jump here. This is interesting. We haven't seen where TR left goes yet.
Nope.
We've kind of hit all of our must connects except for Bumper Ledge as well, so there's a chance that this is Bumper Ledge because we haven't seen Spiral Cave either. And I think we've seen almost every other one of our connectors.
Pretty close to it, yeah, I think.
But we have a shocking number of TR smalls, so... I got another
Eh,
bottle.
Not helpful game. And here's Peach picking up his small key of Catfish to Skull Lids.
And he saves
And
and
save
quits.
quit.
Look, the pyramid item possibly can't be the mirror. It's not going. The game wouldn't be that mean. The game's
Surely
totally
not.
that mean.
Alright,
Yeah.
TR Chain Chomps was useless for GFE, who's now gonna go bomb jump again and check the left entrance. And TR left is Light World Bumper.
All right, so that means the Spiral Cave is probably spitting us out on Bumper Ledge itself.
Most likely.
Here comes the Zora region for GFE, for PH. GFE is going to go do his mirror checks up on the bridge. Then I'm not entirely sure. Well, he hasn't done. He'll go do the mirror checks up here, and then he'll drop down and do all of the lower checks as well. Find GT. Really can't do any more in GT than PH can.
No, not really.
The one thing he's going to kind of miss out on is because he hasn't gone to the top of the mountain. He won't have seen Samari and know that, oh, I'm going to be looking for boots.
Nope.
PH is wrong again.
I think they're talking about the mirror, on Pyramid Ledge.
Yeah.
And yeah, PH is going to pick up that Burna as well.
Yeah, if you're routing for PH's, plays aren't adding up. Like, oh, good. Do we have the Tower of Terror? Big Key. We have the Tower of Terror.
Yeah, I don't think we saw Hera earlier.
No, because it's mirror locked. It's in Mimic Cave.
Oh, duh. Right. Thank you. That was like, which entrance was that?
Oh, good. Ice Rod. Wonderful.
Just what we wanted.
Yeah. The worst part is PH hasn't gone into desert to go see what his desert small gets him. It's actually kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's got tempered and
This is a
deep small on the right side desert.
yes. This is this is a pendant. The fact that this is locks 2 dungeons is not important. This mirror.
And our hero big chest is 20 bucks. We don't know this is a pendant to my knowledge, Tom Talk. I think we're just speculating.
No. The speculation is being done by the teammates of PH. We're not happy right now about that mirror.
Yeah, which is entirely understandable, given that is a rather bad location and could be a real problem here for PH, given how much mirror locks.
Yeah.
And Hera is a crystal. We absolutely need a mirror.
100% need to mirror this seed. Sad. Not sure where PH is going to go from here. There's really only like hammer pegs. Well, there's 2 entrances here. There's the bow shop, and the hammer pegs.
Yeah, I was just thinking that there's really not a lot left for PH to do. Like, he is running out of stuff to do,
Yeah.
bit by bit.
I think this is an entrance we didn't see on PH's side because he went down the spiral cave entrance for some reason. Oh, it's a kid.
Oh, great.
What vaguely important item is here? Nothing, thank God.
That's good, at least.
Yeah. It's like, alright.
GT for GFE. And Pyramid Fairy, small key to pod and silvers.
Oh, vanilla silvers. Even in the right chest.
Yes, indeed.
He's like, oh God. Well, he now knows how the seed's logic is going to start playing out in his head with the discovery of that second castle tower key for himself. He's like, I am not doing Aga today.
No, we haven't even found Aga's problem for using it.
Yeah, well, Aga's probably just sitting over in one of the Desert Palace mirror entrances that we haven't seen.
There's not that many left. We already hit no Desert Right as vanilla and checked Desert Main.
Alright, here's our bumper ledge connector. Of course, it's through Spiral Cave, and of course, Peach will have to do this again if he wants to check the mirror. Well, no, he doesn't have to do this if he has to check the mirror. He just has to bomb jump to your right side, left side.
Where was the entrance to Spiral Cave? Because I scatterbrained that.
This is the Dark Village shop.
Alright.
Oh, hey, the red boomerang. This is a small key, though, so what was it?
TR3.
Nice. Oh, good. Misery and I are over on the bottom of Dark Death Mountain.
Yep, saw that earlier from PH.
Yeah, I missed it. No way to get into it right now, though, so gotta go leave it. Imagine if you had mirror here. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. GFE's sitting back. Surprised he hasn't saved and quit to check the old man in the back of old man yet, but looks like I think he's gonna go try to knock out some of these mirrored packs. He's got Graveyard Ledge and Race Game to check, and maybe we'll pick up. Oh, it can also do the. Can also check the 2 hammer checks over in Vo as well.
Yep. PH is going to find the other side of Spark Rock, which we already found with GFE.
Yeah. Be nice if you had the mirror here. If GFE's paying attention, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know that the must connect. That's going to take him to. And 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later, PH finally discovers what is actually inside Spectacle Rock.
He's rather fortunate that wasn't his mirror. Well, fortunate, unfortunate, I guess. There's the
Sorry,
bomb shop.
Desert TR. Still haven't seen Saha.
No sign of Saha. I haven't seen Mini Moldorm Cave. Haven't found Spike Cave, according to my notes.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a Gina or a Chicken Hut, so those are kind of like our last.
Nope.
We still have some good value in entrances. I haven't seen Ice either.
Nope. And we also haven't. Yeah, we haven't found ice. We haven't found Aga Tower for dungeons.
Yeah.
And PH is going somewhere.
He's running out of things to do, and he is trying to figure out what he has missed.
Yeah.
He's going to go find Brightside Desert, discover that it is in fact useful, but it does not in fact do anything to advance his game state.
Well, I wouldn't call it too useful since they have a flute.
Um,
Odd 4 and silvers for GFE.
yeah. GFE's just going to mirror and turn in the purple chest here. And then we're going to kind of have to see what PH's strategy for getting out of here will be.
Save quit is the answer to that.
Yeah. Blue Mail means it's hard to death warp. If only there was an item that would let him get out of the dungeon easily.
Yep. Moogle, the Desert Small is top of Paradox entrance, which isn't the worst.
No, it's basically free Moogle. The old man save and quit. As soon as GFE checks the old man save and the back of old man save and quit. It's
Get it, yeah.
floating island. It is
powder.
free. Okay.
Magic bats at Uncle, so we can check that.
Yeah, GFE stole the key, but as long as he saves and quits to the old man and checks the back, he'll be fine.
Yep.
It's not too bad.
And yeah, we do now know, just chat mentions that because GFE found the bomb shop and talked to the bomb shop vendor, as we get a small key here to Meyer on Bumper Ledge. Desert and TR are our red crystals today.
Yeah. Well, nobody ever forgets this. The problem, Moogle, with saving quitting to old man in this seat is that the old man is at the lumberjack house, and
Sync is at lumberjack.
Sanctuary's at lumberjack.
So they basically just don't have a reason to do it.
They know exactly where it goes. They just don't know where the back goes. But the back's a must connect, and I think JV's probably going to suss that. He's 100% going to suss out that it's a must connect that he has to go check. Because he knows it's going to lead him to an item soon.
Yeah. And Magic Vat gives 50 bucks. Is this finally a pyramid play for PH?
It kind of has to be, yeah. And he's going to get annoyed really fast. Yeah, here we go. This is the back of old man for GFE. I don't think we've seen the Turtle Rock medallion yet, but we can potentially open up Turtle Rock as well.
Yeah, PH didn't check the medallion earlier.
Yeah. Thank you, ZSR, for providing us webcam, for letting us see the webcams of their streams as they have them on.
Oh yeah, PH's. We can see PH's webcam on our comms page.
Yeah.
Check.
And
We
here
a
we
bit of
go.
delay.
And he grimaced in pink.
Yeah, made a bit of a face. I mean, I would be happy about that mirror at this point.
No. No, and that's GFE discovering that his Samari has boots locked.
And
Quake,
Quake for TR.
yeah, double Quake today. But
Alright,
gonna,
desert locked, mirror locked entrances in the desert area is new for PH.
yeah. Fortunately, he's gonna have to get himself back over to. Ironically, he should have mirrored and gone through Super Money and checked the bridge to go take a look into the cave. Which will get on
Yeah.
him to Tower of Hera. But I'm sure he'll get back to that sooner than later.
Hopefully. Desert left is a new entrance, and no thanks.
It's another shop.
TR main entrance is useless. Desert
Yeah.
back is maybe you want a cave?
Yeah. Probably got some decent value in here.
I think so. We're missing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Only dungeon completion is Hera is because we just don't have a lot of keys to do our dungeons with, honestly.
I mean, we
Or
could
the
do.
items.
Yeah, we can do Eastern, but
It is severely out of logic behind. We're still missing 2 pod
no.
smalls for it.
Uh,
And there's the desert
yeah,
small for GFE.
we're gonna do Eastern sooner than later, though.
We will.
Um, the Eastern Palace big keys in the pod big key chest. So yeah, we need 6 pod smalls for it. Yeah,
We
damn
are
it.
up to 4 pod smalls at least. But yeah, as far as items go, we're missing a hook shot. We're missing a fire rod. We need boots because Bez lock arcane. Thanks to that being on the pyramid on the library. We're missing some number of big keys. There's Spike Cave.
Some logic. Yeah, I'd have magic and burnout. This isn't the worst. Um,
Mini Moldum Cave sadly just had her butter sword, which is nice, but really doesn't help. There's boots, speaking of those things.
yeah, there we go. That's Samaria. Um, that's one more check in GT. We can get into Meyer now if we could find Meyer. Oh, we found Meyer.
We found Meyer, yeah. We don't have the Meyer Big, though.
Yeah.
Boots get us some new entrances. I think we saw the Bonk Rocks by Sank, and I believe that's the only Bonk Rocks we've gotten dumped out at.
Yeah, no, there's still 3 more punk rock entrances out there. He's just gonna take this mirror and go up the top of the mountain and go get his Samaria.
Makes sense. You might as well.
Yeah.
Kane gets us what? One thing in TR.
Big key chest and TR. Where was the TR big key that GFE's managed to dodge it so long?
TR Big is GT Hope Room, which he should have actually.
Yeah,
It's just not tracked.
he didn't track it for some reason, I guess. I hope he doesn't think he doesn't have it. Because he definitely wanted the hope room, and he definitely wanted both the chests.
That was
Oh, it
GT
was in
Stealth.
okay, it was in Stealthus. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's called. Oh, that was my my notes sheet crashed at the time, so I had to fill it in from memory after, and I wrote down hope instead of Stealthos. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
GFE's about to do my favorite strat to get out of Spike Cave.
yeah. Oh, and yeah,
Teach.
Crystal Roller is in as well. Thank yep for
Yeah.
TR.
Yeah.
Yeah. For chat, Top House running an entrance tracker. I'm running a notes sheet. But my notes sheet crashed for like 2 minutes or a while when TH found GT, so my notes from then are maybe not quite accurate.
Yeah. Well, GFE's now got boots to go beat Desert Eastern Palace.
Yep.
And then I'm pretty sure he'll save quit and kind of follow what PH is doing around. Well, go grab his Samaria as well. And then maybe with the boots, you might want to start sequence breaking into GT a bit more. You got 4 small keys. You really want to kind of take a look at Compass Room and Random Room. I have the feeling that we're gonna have kind of fight Tuck Shot very shortly. Eastern Palace, pendant Eastern Palace Prayer Circle. Okay.
Sorry, what did he just say about Eastern? I zoned out a sec.
We're apparently the chat is now organizing a prayer circle that Eastern Palace is dependent.
Oh yeah, because that Eastern Big's kind of a terrible spot for PH.
Yeah. Thankfully, Boots kind of trivializes the bomb jumping sequence that you have to go on left side here. Actually, technically, this could be our hookshot and map chest. It
Nope.
just bumps. Ooh, GFE with a really nice full magic refill there. Doesn't do him any good against Ice Armors, except that it'll save him a few seconds on the cutscene when he refills his health.
And
And
that is a
with
crystal.
yes, with the hookshot and hookshot cave was being requested by chat, or track actually specifically our track Automata Talk. Shout outs to Tom. You're doing wonderful work tonight.
Yep. Oh, phooey. Something apparently crashed on the ZSR side, so I am going to go. Apologies, you're going to lose one of your comms again while I try to fix this because I am your restreamer as well.
Yeah,
Um, Alright, give me a minute to see what I can do for turning things off and on again to see what might or might not fix it.
yeah. Well, I'll get it.
Well, it looks like I can't tell if it's my side or if it's the entire restream that's frozen.
Hmm,
Yeah, no, it's the entire thing. Yeah, full restream's crashed. That's what I thought. Let's see, OBS. Okay, our remote desktop was not playing nice, but it looks like we're back. Yay. Good old off and on again. Had to go into our remote desktop
yeah.
directly instead of our. A little bit clunkier, but I did the good old off and on again, swap scenes in, we're back.
Yeah.
Nice armors gave us nothing.
No, but the firewall was in Randall Room.
That's good. I did miss. Was there anything on the Bob's chest?
No. No, and we did find Ice Palace. It's sitting over in the uh, Darkling's house, Bonk Rocks. So, sorry, I accidentally went to go crack GFE's cane because I thought he went and got it, but he didn't.
Ah.
A little early
And
on that.
oh, thank you, Tom, as well for Podkey and Rando Room as well. I was wondering if there's anything else. Now that Eastern Big's less of a concern, yeah, with 5 keys.
Yeah, right now it's like kind of where's the hook shot. There wasn't really anything else in Eastern now.
No, so nothing in Tile Room either. And it looks like TH is going to try and bomb jump his way
He doesn't
through.
have to.
No, he doesn't have to. Never mind. Just got as far up brain.
Yeah, yeah. GFE is going to go do what is this incredibly hard fight of Gold Sword,
Half
Cold Stare,
magic.
Half Magic,
Yeah.
Cold Stare. I mean, Half Magic doesn't matter too much. He has bombos, so
Sure.
he can't get fire rod shots off. But let's see if he can survive this tough fight.
He's also got 12 hearts in blue mail.
Yeah.
GT right side. Bunny is Spap the Swamp, Heart Piece, and the small key to ice. Not really helpful game.
I think that was our first ice wall. That's actually
It
decent.
was.
It kind of helps with our.
Psychologically, practically not as much.
Well, that means some ice is Samaria lock somehow or another. But we got Samaria for a while, so it doesn't matter too much.
Nope.
Here's PH going to be following GFE behind here into ice in a second.
Yep. Pod Vicky chest is not quite in logic, Gilgamesh. I believe we're still missing a pot small. I know you're also being funny.
Yeah, no, we're missing a pod small and a hook shot. Because We got past the point where we could use boots and left side.
Yeah.
I think Gilgamesh just wants to try to watch GFE like Waldorf bounce or hover for 20 minutes or something.
Alright. Allison.
Yeah, feel better, buddy.
Feel better, yeah? That does suck.
Yeah, and this will be Ice Fowl's discovery for Fi. They'll be going right in there soon.
All the percent.
Yeah.
And I totally missed what the big chest was there. Oops.
Yeah, just a heart. I think it was just a heart container.
Yeah. GFE up to 13 hearts now.
Been another pot small key.
That's our last.
Yeah. Yeah, because each one is missing has one that the other one doesn't have somehow.
Yep. Yeah, because GPH is included random room and GFE, and he hasn't gotten twice T yet.
Yeah. That's good for PH. It means he won't miss the Eastern Palace key for very long. He just kind of has to go
No.
back to pod, which isn't totally in a bad spot. It's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, I just hope the pod big shows up to really get him over there, because he doesn't have that much left in pod at the same
Oh,
time.
of course. No, you have to understand the pod big is just in harm's way.
That would be a terrible spot, honestly, for both runners.
The mirror was in quite possibly one of the 2 or 3 worst spots for the mirror and the seed.
You're not wrong, to be fair. This is also only our third crystal here at an hour 26.
That's pretty good pace for cross-keys, to be honest. I mean, sometimes we can
I
get a seed.
suppose.
Oh, good!
There's our Silver's key for our book, for whatever little that's worth at this point.
Yeah.
It does put Zelda Cell in, which they both stole the key from. So that's one more thing to be thinking about, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's all the south mirror stuff for GFE now.
I think so, yeah.
It's going to go north and kind of knock out the Graveyard Legend King's Tomb.
On 6 acquired for PH.
Yeah. We're still missing a Ganon Saha and Agate Tower.
And the Chicken Hut.
No, Chicken Hut was Link's house.
Oh, wait, no, we did. Yeah. Brain.
Yeah.
I think that was the point. I think I missed that while I was
Yeah, no,
fixing tech issues.
you missed it when the stream went down. GFE's gonna go take a look and see what's in this first chest of Hookshot Cave.
Might as well.
I am being told to stop in a chat. No. Red
And
Veil.
Red Veil.
And Gino has
Just-
gone to green.
Oh yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. I actually never did ask. What are our sprites today?
GFE is using his usual sprite. Gino from Super Mario RPG, and PH I think is using his usual sprite of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. An old, very popular cartoon.
Look at that. If that's there, we have some serious problems. Let's see. Crystals on Wire and Skull Woods. That's a heart container for GFE.
Yeah.
Sadly, he does not have a fire rod to do right side there.
Yeah, Swamp is a red crystal. Is a pendant, sorry. And Hair is a crystal, which we know.
Which we already knew.
Yeah, so
ph doesn't. He also hasn't found Harry yet because that's in the Mimic Cave entrance.
Yeah, GFE's going to go clean us off before this becomes a problem.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just really forgettable at this point in the scene.
He really doesn't have a lot of... Honestly, he doesn't really have a lot of better options other than the kind of sequence breaker left side GT. And this could theoretically be the hook shot in here, down here.
It could, yeah.
Because I don't think we have anything in the... That was on... The Hyrule Castle Smalls. That was on Cold
Cold
Stare?
Stare. Which I think is out of logic? Question mark?
No, it's not. No, he's not. He's perfectly in logic. We have some area. We had one Hyrule Castles. The Ice Palace Monkey we have is some...
Is GT Compass Room, which
No, we have access to... No, we don't have access to
we
GT
don't have
Compass
access to
Room.
GT Compass Room because it's Fire Rod locked, and Fire Rod is not in.
Yeah, so... It kind of depends on where our other Ice Palace Small Key is or where the hookshot is.
Yeah, where can our logic be right now? We are running out of dungeon checks to do. We have...
I mean, we have boots. We can get into Mire.
We can get tomorrow, yes.
A good Desert Palace map that we know is a red crystal. GFE hasn't gone down. GFE should go down Spiral Cave right now. Because he should know that this has to be Bumper Cave, and this is going to get him right where he kind of wants to be in the Dark World. We have full chat knowledge that Swamp Thieves and Potter are pendants.
Oh, thanks. Our tracker keeping better track than us?
Yeah, I did not see who found that Pod was a pendant, because it's not on the personal trackers.
It's apparently on... It's marked on PH's side for the restream. It's by deduction. Let's see. Well, we know Eastern Desert Harrow. We know Skullwoods, Ice, and TR. I guess.
I don't know. I don't think you can tell between Thieves and Pod yet.
Well, we know. No, I think we know all 7 crystals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're correct. All right, hey, Agate Tower here at Graveyard Ledge. 2 quick items here. We don't care about killing anything else. So we're just gonna blitz this and go check Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, we don't know which dungeon is a green pendant because we haven't found Saha yet. Somehow.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Agate Tower.
Here comes the Agate Tower discovery for PH. Here's Agina.
And nope.
Yeah, so what do we have? Misery Mire, we really can't do anything in. Well, we can do... No, we can do stuff in Misery Mire.
Well,
Fire
got 2
Rod is
small
out of
keys and a
logic.
fire source, lamps in.
Yeah.
So we've got some stuff in Mire.
Yeah, so GFE, I think what GFE is going to do here is he's going to go to probably do... Like, he can drop down now. His options are either I'm going to do GT or I'm going to do Mire. And I think he's going to do Mire first. Yeah. You're very close to finding...
They were right next to each other.
Yeah, it's Light World and Dark World, basically. And you know that both of them... That it's very likely that you kind of have everything in logic except for Tile Room and GT at this point. So it's very likely that Mire's going to be sitting on your hook shot, and while you could bomb jump left side, hook shot's even better. And you know that you're probably going to need it. So GFE is going to skip left side for right now. I don't really blame him. He only has a couple Mire smalls, and that left side's out of logic without 3.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if he goes for cutscene chest. He is routing this like he's going to do cutscene chest last in this loop. PH is going to go beat Skullwoods. This makes a
Might
lot of
as well, I
sense.
guess.
Yeah, got to get done. It's a crystal.
Gotta get done. It's pretty close to start. Might as well.
Yeah.
I'd honestly forgotten Skullwoods is back in Skullwoods is here because we saw it so early.
Yeah, he can actually take this and then run over and check Battle afterwards and then fleet away. Trying to
I
get an
was
idea.
thinking, yeah.
Trying to get an idea on how he's going to want to hit the rest of his pendant dungeons.
I didn't. I actually forgot that that this was here, and I thought he was going for the pet read. So.
Yeah, this happens to be on the way
Ooh,
to
Making
the
the
pet read.
Thieves. That is out of logic at the moment, but that is another dungeon beatable. That's he can go read the pet and go to Thieves because that's just in CAC.
Yeah. Now, we know that between the two of them that Thieves is going to be a pendant.
Yep. It's still another dungeon and some X. There's a bunch of checks in the back.
Yeah, he's going to skip out of read.
Hmm.
Alright. Nothing on my left side. So sometimes you will see runners like do an alternate route on the left side here, or they'll kind of save that center chest for last because you do the door steed extension from up there. But if you're not really comfortable doing it, then don't do it. Just go cutscene chest last.
And got a big key to Skullwoods.
Don't like that.
No, we kind of don't.
Because that's probably
This
where
is
our
Cross Keys,
code is.
Grassy.
We are playing Cross Keys, Strassi. Yeah. It's this mode that you might have heard of.
There's the big heated pod.
Yeah, let's see. Does Shifi go for left side GT, or if he's gonna go for left side GT? He got some good stuff out of Meyer there. He's gonna have to go back in, but he's got good stuff. But he probably wants to see if he can go past the hookshot just a little bit, and he'll get rewarded here with the fire rod.
You know, from our perspective, what are we as a restream missing for no mode? Desert Big? What? Meyer Big?
Desert Big, Meyer Big. Yeah, basically.
And I think that's it.
Yeah. We've hit our items.
We
know where our
we
rods
don't
are.
need small keys, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're sort of rock big for GFE.
Yeah.
There's his Meyer map.
Yeah, we might still need small something is in there, that is true. That is, I guess, the one small key we don't have that we could still really use.
Yeah.
We've gotten our fetch quests, so those are cleared.
GFE.
I guess a shovel. Ice Rod is a Hera map chest.
Yeah.
There's one of our missing big keys.
It's Desert Palace. That's good and no, that's not. That's okay for PH. The problem right now is like if we had. I'm trying to think if we actually have any entrances. We really want to find Saha's kind of the one.
Yeah.
Saha's kind of like right now. Saha's either no. Saha is the pyramid. He has to be the pyramid. He's the pyramid or the back of Skullwoods, I should say. Those are the only two entrances.
We're really running out of entrances for him.
We've already. Oh, I'd say like we've seen the GT entrance, but we know the GT entrance is a connector. So there's kind of like two spots for Saha.
Yeah.
Fire.
And for those who are wondering why Cage isn't found Hera yet, he last location mirror on the Pyramid Ledge, and Hera's on the Mimic Cave entrance.
Well, yeah. The unfortunate thing is that Mirror is If he had mirrored when he got mirror, he would have found Hera very shortly because the only way to get to the Mimic Cave entrance is through the Hyrule Castle main entrance, which takes you to Super Bunny Cave. And that's your bridge connector for the seed. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm sure PH knows he hasn't seen those entrances yet. He'll get there eventually, but it may be a bit.
Yeah, his yeah, it's kind of gross for that. Who's ahead?
It's going to kind of really depend on. I would say GFE has an Avenge right now. It's going to be really hard to tell if someone's got a definitive lead until we kind of shake out where our last big key is for Meyer.
I just flipped audio to GFE and refreshed the stream, so apologies if that broke things mildly for a sec.
Yeah. Like right now, GFE's problem is he'll kind of get suckered into doing. I think GFE's trying to decide what he wants to do right now because he can go clear out a bunch of places. Like GFE's worst thing to find right now is going to be the Hazard Palace big key, which is in the back of Thieves Town. GFE could get suckered into like getting into Swamp if he finds Swamp House Swamp Key before checking that, but we'll see. Is
Nice
gonna go.
one cycle for PH. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Just 20 rupees there. So Desert Palace big key doesn't directly lead to anything.
It is Crystal 3 though, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, GFE's starting to fill everything in, yeah. So he kind of knows. I don't know what GF. Purple chest for PH. Unfortunately, going to discover that the purple chest does not like being taken through connectors, unlike the smith.
Nope.
This will probably end up going. This will be PH probably going back into pod too. I'd have to imagine to grab the last couple checks in there and finding his Eastern Palace big key because, like, no, gonna hop immediately back into the Dark World and mirror and discover that it was just the middle of Turtle Rock sitting over there on Over Ledge after going through Spiral Cave again. So everybody loves going through Spiral Cave multiple times in a seed.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big key to Meyer on Helmasaur. Ah.
GFE, you can't save and quit here. You could save and quit if you didn't know it was an item check. You know it's an item check. You need the big green pendant at some point. Okay, so GFE kind of has to go into... has to at some point discover the want to go into the back of Thieves Town. That's not going to necessarily be easy.
No.
Almost, actually, we don't have the hook shot, but we won't. We logically need a hook shot, but we won't necessarily have to find the hook shot.
No, we were supposed to get hookshot for left side GT, but Swamp's dependent, and Ganon is not in his vanilla entrance.
No. Actually, they may push GFE into Thieves Town a little faster. Just not having hook shot. Okay, just gonna go do this.
You're just gonna be able to do the Fire Rod lock side, which GFE couldn't because he didn't have Fire Rod at the time.
No. Alright.
Although we at this point are basically in no mode.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Collectively, comms and chat are in no mode. All GFE really kind of has to do at this point is just go beat Skullwoods. And he'll get his D's on big, and then he's not going to be blunt. He'll just kind of push himself after that. We're not going to see Saha either, because almost certainly not going to see Saha.
I'd be surprised at this point, yeah. GFE's gonna rush his crystals, he's gonna find the Thieves' Big, he's probably gonna go do that. And then
Yeah.
he's gonna go, and then he's gonna be in go mode.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, we're running out of places for this Swamp Palace small key to hide. And
GT
this,
climb? Maybe if GT Big is somewhere.
yeah, but we're also missing. It's like, where is our hook shot?
That's a
Where
great
did the hook
question.
shot kind of go off and hide at? Because it's probably the Skullwoods big chest.
The last
We
Meyer small, thanks. Ice Rod is in the Hera map chest, and Hera's in the Mimic Cave entrance.
Yeah, PH has to go through Super Bunny Cave to get to Hera, basically, and that's
Yeah.
sitting over at Hyrule Castle Main. Which is great because he found the mirror on Pyramid Ledge. GV's gonna go do right side now.
Desert Big Drosy is on the Thieves' Big chest, the Thieves' Big Key is on Mothula, and GFE will get there eventually.
Yeah, Mothfield is right next to Saving is the gambling hut north of Lost Woods.
And our save
And
quit sank, so it lost. Sorry, Lumberjack, so yeah, it's pretty quick.
yeah.
Oh, there's a last
Oh.
skill wood small to go put that thing in logic, speaking of.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Drosy, we had mirror on Pyramid Ledge today.
Big key to GT, speaking of things.
Oh god. I'm pretty sure the seat's gonna end before PH decides to climb GT without a hook shot. To discover that our Ganon's Tower big key. No. Where was that?
Gen's
Am I
big
speaking?
key was on the crystal roller room.
That's some logic.
It
It's just
is.
Samari and Lamp.
It,
Hook shots on the climb. Hook shots on the climb. That's
it
horrible.
probably is,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
There's
no,
very
that
little left for it.
that's where it is. That is horrible. It's a hook shotless, a forest hook shotless climb with GT for a hook shot. That's why we had 3 or 4 GT smalls sitting around forever, because it could be just sitting in mini pre-Moldorm 2
I
chest.
think we had our all 4 GT smalls sub hour by that, actually, so yes.
Yeah. It can't be 4 key lock, because that's Moldorm 2, and that's hook shot lock.
Sure.
Here comes GFE through Meyer now.
No, it doesn't have the big key, unfortunately, because that's in the. Oh, there's a Swamp Small for GFE.
Oh, that's interesting.
Might not be a good thing for him. Although he doesn't have a hook shot still.
Meyer big was on Helma, and Helma is hook shot blocked because there was the pod key in Rando Room. You don't want to touch Swamp Palace this seed.
No.
There's nothing. Of course, there's nothing saying that the Swamp Palace, the hook shot blocks the Desert Palace big key, but you'd rather have the hook shot before you go into Swamp Palace, and you know it can't. It's probably not going to. It's not going to be in there. All this prognostication, you're about to get bollocks, awful. I am hoping that next week's Seven-way race will be absolute keys. Both of our runners are in Mire. The only one of them is going to be able to complete it.
There's Ether for PH, not that he needs that at all. Jack can probably also tell I'm getting a little tired. It's 11 p.m.
Yeah. That's Vitreous down for GFE.
and gets a hair small. Not what we want the game.
No.
Let's see. I think how many? I think we're missing. What's one ice small and one TR small, and that might be it for small keys.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh. So GFE
Is it?
is... Where is GFE going to go right now? He's going to go do right side Mire. Right side GT. Yeah,
Yep.
makes sense. Oh no, we're gonna get the. We're gonna get. Don't play the flute. Don't climb.
Okay, phew.
Yeah.
Now TP just having a think.
It's like
And
what?
follows
Where have I missed
GFE.
entrances?
Yep. Yeah, that cave's kind of a lousy entrance for PH at this point.
Yeah. The best time would have been literally when he got the mirror, but he's gonna go take a look and see what he missed in pod.
Which will get him his Eastern big at least.
Yeah, that'll get him another dungeon down, but
We'll get him his Eastern big, and he's also going to get his Meyer big here off Helma.
yeah.
Although, if I hope he sticks around after getting his after Helma, because if he leaves with one big key and not the other, that might also be a problem. Hera is on the is in the Mimic Cave entrance. Beer.
Yeah, and the only way to get to the Proto Rock Bridge to Seed is through Super Bunny Cave at Hyrule Castle.
Yep.
Green. The bottom entrance.
Pierre was up here mid ledge, but PH wasn't quite thinking about that, understandably, given it was the last location when he got it.
Yeah. Certainly. It's also Ice Ride is also in Hero, so it's blocking him from beating 2 crystals right now.
Yep.
GV's at 5 now. Heading for
ER
a 6.
sense of 5 and heading for his 6, which would put him into go mode for, or well, just set him on the chain for go mode for his 7th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
As
he's
long as
going
the
to beat
ops.
Moth, he is going to get his Thieves big key, which is hopefully going to send him to Thieves Town. That's in CAC, by the way, which will get him his Desert big, which will be go mode.
Yeah.
And Helma's down for PH.
For the wonderful version of Mothula that we have on the randomizer, he can take damage from the gold sword. And he goes down quickly. If he gets his 6th crystal and his Thieves Town big key, PH gets his gold green pendant here. And probably should go back in to go take a look and see what else is in pod.
Yeah,
He's
more
got quite
important than the green pendant is that Meyer big for on Helma, and then PH is going to get his Eastern big.
Yeah, here comes the Thieves Town play for GFE, I think. He is going into the Dark World. He's going to take a look at the back of Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, GFE's basically go Thieves Town and be in go mode. PH is in Find Hera and be in go mode at this point.
Pretty much.
I'm actually a little curious why he's going back into Pod. What item does he want from here anyway, given he's an
He
entrance?
he's got
Oh,
two
an
more.
ice rod. Duh.
He's got yeah. He needs ice rod, and he's got two more items in the back.
Yeah. No, I was like, he's in entrance mode, but he doesn't know that. We know that. He doesn't know his ice rod's in Terra. Whoops.
Yeah, yeah. Like for him, he doesn't have a lot. He's got a lot of single like one-offs right now. His densest play, unfortunately, other than this, is like the climb, and I don't
Yeah, it
think he really
is.
wants to do the climb. All right, so
Nope.
let's see. Skull's big chest. You are hookshot. No, okay.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
That's the
it.
climb.
Yeah, it's just sitting on the climb. It is horrible. Horrible spot for a mirror. Horrible spot for a hookshot. At least we didn't hard need the hookshot to see.
Nope.
And so I was at the pyramid. Wonderful.
Yeah, that checks.
And we'll take a look at pedestal, see if it was actually like logically required today. No.
Nope. Compass for Skullwoods.
We are
Yeah, at
not
least in
making.
this version of random, it tells you which specific compass it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, it used to like give you more of an esoteric hint, but people they they started to clean up some more of the esoteric stuff that was funny, but um, when people were like, "What does a compass for terrapins mean?"
Oh, that one's really quite bad, yeah.
Because it's either do you understand it to be Turtle Rock or do you understand it to be Pod, which has all the turtle enemies in the game.
For that matter, do you know what a terrapin is? Is a whole other challenge.
Yes, because my father went to the University of Maryland. But yes, that's completely understandable.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was a rhetorical question, not a you question.
I know. Um,
Also, you will have to explain what the University of Maryland has anything to do with turtles, because I don't know.
their mascot, their school mascot is the terrapin.
There's a GT big for GFE.
Uh,
Unfortunately, as
yeah,
chat
here we go.
mentions, this might be a swamp play.
Yeah, this is going to be a swamp play, but he's got the time for this right now.
He does. PH might be a bit against the Hera.
Yeah, like the problem is like logically, you should know that this is behind the hook shot if you're paying enough careful enough attention. That being said, it's almost 2 hours. Logic at this point is you're kind of condensing. Oh, hey, Syncart. You're kind of condensing down into what are my densest plays.
Gamma Swamp Small is in the Meyer Big chest. The Meyer Big, he was Helma.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as hints go, Top Al, I know like OOTR removed went to clear hints. Goodness, that's been at least 5 years, I think. Before I joined Rando, which is back in OOTRs was back in 2020, so it's like 2019 maybe.
Yeah.
Because a lot of OTR cryptic hints are really quite cryptic. I know like Pixie Dust script people up. That's a magic meter. Reflective Rampart was kind of bad for a mirror shield.
Yeah.
I have to laugh at the refrigerator rockets. That's ice arrows. I think Big Oron Sword was a shield disabler, and there was some silly hint for Boomerang that was confusing too. Something about a stick.
Yeah. Yeah. In this case, it's like I think the incentive that kind of pushed the change was there was the race and the pedestal raid picked me up for boom boom boom.
Ooh.
And the interpreting it was I believe it was actually a race being run by members of the Spanish community. So it was English wasn't their first language, and they didn't realize at the time that that was the hint for 3 bombs on pedestal. They thought it
Yeah, I
was
can
for
see why that would
bomba.
trip
They
it
thought it
up.
was for bombas, but the bombas hint at the time was uh, like a burning ring of fire or something like that.
Something about a ring of fire, yeah, I can see how that would trip people up.
So pH desperately needs to not accidentally get sucked into Swamp House like GFE is.
Well, he doesn't have a swamp small, so he's fine.
Yeah, but he's got the Mire big, and
At
that's
the
going to lead him
moment,
to the Swamp small.
that's true.
And one entrance has nothing. Clearly, Tower of Hera is at Pyramid Fairy. Hey there, single arrow. It's like, what am I missing? And so this should be him getting on the right track. He's got he has an avenue here, but he's going to have to execute fast if he doesn't go immediately to Castle.
Yeah.
Because GFE is heading into Ice, almost certainly heading into Thieves Town next.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Cape. Not that we needed that.
No.
Oh, hey, there we go for PH. Also, someone needs to mark the GT big for GFE, who did pick that up at a TR, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Oh, good. We accidentally set off the snitch and locked the entrance of Thieves Town that we needed to go into. So we have to reset
Oops.
the village. Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be good one for GFE in about 2 or 3 minutes, tops.
Yeah.
Which VH isn't super far behind, but I think it's a little too far behind. Happy 2 hours, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's not. He's like 7 or 8 minutes behind at this point because he's just got to go beat TR, but that's not gonna be too bad. And he's gonna love it when he goes and opens the next chest and it's this ice rod.
Yep. And he's like, oh, good.
Where's my hook shot again? Kim.
GT climb. That's where hookshot's at.
Yeah.
Don't fall down the pit.
Look, the hard hat beetle stay held. It's okay.
And chat asking why PH mirrored. Yeah, no hookshot.
Look, Beer. We don't know exactly where the hookshot is, but we're 90% sure it's got to at least be in Mini Elesaur room or before Moldorm 2.
I mean,
And it's logically required.
There's like nothing left for
and
it.
it's required. Yeah, and it's required in order to go left side to get your fire rod.
Yep. Fire rod's not required for much, but it is required for Trinex.
And logically, getting to Mossy level, we can do a fancy bomb jump for that, which we didn't have to do because we had hookshot. Because we had fire rod. So GFE will be hitting go mode as soon as he goes around to the big chest. He'll mirror and ditch blind back in the cell.
Okay, PH does not fall down another pit on here on the Moldorm fight, and that is crystal number 5.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's no go with another Krauski's tracker. What would we replace it with?
I mean,
replace it.
The bugnet, I guess. But people love the bugnet. They can't get rid of the bugnet. And there we go. That is GFE in go mode. PH will be following him shortly. This will be Meyer and then probably TR for PH.
Yep.
GFE just needs to go run over to the Desert Palace, which is over at the Thieves Town entrance.
The beer, there's no Moldorm bouncy happening. We don't need it.
Is GFE gonna bounce or does he know the law? Oh, come on. GFE stole the key earlier, so he doesn't have to go pick that pot up again. I watched somebody... I'm not going to say too much about Moldorm bouncing and whatnot, but if you want a really excellent race to watch today when it comes to VODs, I think these things get published sequentially in for ZSR Star.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you should probably go take a look at the previous VOD on the channel, which was Ricky Okukiri versus Darkness Link in the Survivor with Hyrule in their match. That was a really excellent influenza. Sorry, influ keys. I keep saying influenza keys for some reason. Um, I don't know who decided the name influ keys, but it's inverted key sanity with a flute pre-activated flute start for this. You don't know that setting?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I haven't commented fluke keys myself, but yeah, it's somebody came up with that name. I find it kind of funny, but yeah. All right, Crystal 7 for GFE. He's just gonna go
yeah.
run over a mirror and be done in a few minutes.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't. GFE, no, no. GFE, you could have done the cool thing. You could have. You didn't have the mirror or the hammer. You could have just pulled the rock
Yeah, well,
and then mirrored. Yeah, but PH is just going to kind of be like a Trinix sign behind getting into Ganon now.
yeah, because light laser bridges and light flute 5, it's gonna be really easy to get to.
Yeah, 5 minutes or so. GFE's already through phase 3 because we have butter swords, so phase 1 and 2 are absolutely 100% free.
Yeah, this is a very, very safe Ganon fight. We've got red mail, 17 hearts, half magic, butter, silvers. We've got Cape and Verna, not that we need them.
This is going to get Team Southern Charter 2 members into next week. It'll be a 2v2. We were kind of this before this match started. It was going to be a 2v2v 1v1. However, that's going to shake out in when they roll the races. But kind of the question was who was going to be on the 2 side and who was going to be on the 1 side. If it was going to be Moogle Charm and Gil, and then which one of their teammates was going to join them? Was it going to be GFE or PH?
Yeah, because the way that this tournament works is that once you lose a match, you are out for the rest of that stage.
Yeah.
So PH is out.
Well, PH will be out as soon as GFE crosses this small 3x1 tile bridge,
Okay,
which runners on occasion fail to do.
it is mostly a meme when we say don't fall off the bridge, but it has happened. GG's though, GFE did not
GG's.
do that and did finish in 206.03.
Yeah. I have in fact seen it turn a race before, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, yeah.
I think I'm going to try to get GFE in for an interview. I think PH will probably play this out. It's literally just...
He's again fight away, yeah. Very close race.
Yeah.
Couple minutes, not bad for cross keys.
No. All he has to do is dash over here and do the cool thing.
Nope.
No. You don't have to use the hammer here. All you had to do was just lift the rock and then mirror behind the peg. Why do both of you not do that?
I'm
Thank you,
pretty
GFE, for
sure
joining in.
lifting the rock is slower than hammering the peg.
But it's cooler, and you don't
But
need
it's
the hammer for
slower.
logic.
You know one thing I hate when I feel like it could be close? When Ganon warps like 50 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey GFE, GG's.
GG's.
Hey, so did you know that having 8 crystals marked is not accurate?
We were wondering about that for a little bit.
I don't know if you noticed my hesitation after the cutscene in Pod.
Oh,
That I
we did,
hesitated
yeah.
after the cutscene because that's when I realized, oh, this is a pendant.
We were wondering if you were going to like just save and quit out of picking up the pendant, and then we're like, even if you did, it's the green pendant.
Yep,
And you
and
really
Baja
can't save and
ended up
quit that.
being behind
Pyramid
Desert.
Fairy, we're pretty sure.
Yeah, had to be. It was the only thing left.
Yeah.
That's why I went to Back of Skull. When I did, I was like, let's rule out Saha being there and check Ped now that we found the Thieves' Big.
Yeah.
And then I just chose the wrong pendant dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PH. So what kind of happened with PH was he kind of routed like East Dark World. Really, unfortunately, like he just kind of rushed into the pod region, and then just kind of got slammed with choice after choice, and just never checked pyramid for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that
that
then
was
it's
the
one.
like,
last location.
yeah. So he last location mirror.
I'll be honest, I hated every moment of walking from Catfish to Pyramid.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to walk from Pod to Pyramid. So I was like,
Yeah.
if I don't do it now, I'm never going there because I've already been on top of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you did it. You saw the mirror, and you're like, well, that's in a shit spot.
Yeah.
Because
I,
literally,
I,
it's
I had actually had Mirror there in Across Keys recently. So it kind of pushed me
yeah.
to go there.
Yeah. What
PRNG.
whenever the RNG, yeah, I've had that there in a few spots, and I'm just like, God damn it, game.
Yeah. Also, GG's to PH.
GG's.
20851, less than 3 minutes apart. Pretty close for Krowskis.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna join us. He's
He will
He,
be. I need to double check he's in this Discord,
did
which I'm
he
not sure he
find
is.
Hookshot out of curiosity?
no,
Nope.
we're pretty sure we know
Top
where
of
the hook
GT?
shot is. Yeah, it is pretty almost 100% sure it's got to be top of GT. Yeah,
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 Man.
PH GG.
GG's.
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 Oh,
Uh,
Nice boots.
Mirror, right? Like literal worst spot for
Yeah.
Mirror in the game.
yeah. You were a little more heads up, and you immediately remembered, hey, I got my connector to TR Bridge here. I'll go check that, and then Um, so that's kind of like a kind of a point that really like pushed it a little bit further because you found hair and then you found ice rod and people in chat whose names may start with Gil were hoping that it was a pendant, but unfortunately, it's not.
No.
So um, yeah, GG's PH.
Yeah. No, I mean, I knew I knew the connector was there and that I hadn't checked it. Like I was. It's not a particularly attractive thing to go back to when
No.
Yeah, yeah,
like I mean, like I don't think it's faster to get to. I don't think than most of the other stuff I did. The only thing I maybe was the Skull Woods thing, but I wanted to get the because it could Ice Rod could have been in the Skull Big.
yeah, yeah. No, the unfortunately for you, like the one time that would have been perfect around in the mirror for checking that was immediately after picking up the mirror. And
Yep.
if you
Yeah.
didn't immediately do it after the mirror, then you were just going to kind of like shove it down the list, especially because you like were finding progression for a while. And really, it was just buff ice rod. So, of course, it's like down at the bottom of the list of things that are going to lock stuff in the seed.
Yeah.
So, um,
Yeah. No, I was focused on other stuff at the time. I didn't really think about it, and that was obviously not good. And then once I did that, it was like I'm not going to get back there. So be it.
yeah, yeah, no, it's
What are the odds that it'll be something I need to do?
that was said more than once on a restream. Um,
Yeah, it
But
was.
yeah, yeah, it
apparently
was,
better than zero.
yeah, it was, but that was a really, honestly, it was a really, really close race for the most part.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't,
2 minutes in Cross Keys is pretty close. Well, 2 to 3 minutes.
yeah, and you guys like immediately got the flute. It was really funny though watching you
I
guys
honestly
like
hate that.
I know, but with when you walked out and you're like you got the flute and then you saw where your old man save and quit was, you're like, well, at least I have the flute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a good early joke. That was nice. I was like,
yeah,
okay, very helpful. Thank you.
yeah,
What was not a good joke was the fact that the entrances I delayed in CAC were the ones that had bombs. So I
Mm.
was like, uh, picking up 50-50 rocks on Death Mountain for bombs so I could do Super Bunny or
hey,
Paradox.
there was a
Mm.
bomb pack in the well entrance if you wanted to
Yeah,
go
I
walk out of
know.
the thieves
It
entrance.
felt slow, and why, like, who's to think I'm not going to find a shop? Except for the fact that there's a shop 2 doors down. I just didn't go in there.
Yeah, yeah, it
But
was actually also just want to say it was kind of funny that both of you ended up on the top of Hyrule Castle, both with only fighter sword, but with different fighter swords.
Yep.
Yeah, because I missed the free sword for ages.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, and then
Flute makes me dumb in cross keys when it's that early.
it was flute really early, really early Dark World access for the most part. Um, the mids were a little bit later in logic, but not really that far late in logic. I mean, you just had to go get. I think logically, you had to go get Burner off of Zora Ledge to get your mids. Because I think there was the shield and the cape were locked. There was a shield and cape locked by Glove.
Oh,
Actually,
where was the cape?
it was
Cave.
in Swamp Big
Go ahead.
Key chest, just so you know.
Left
Yeah,
side swamp.
Hmm.
Yep.
It was
yeah,
not my favorite place.
Oh, that's
yeah,
I never found Swamp Small.
yeah. That was
It,
Bitmeyer big chest.
yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was in go mode.
yeah, yeah. You thankfully managed to dodge checking Myra before finding Hera. So
and the only
um,
reason that I chose Swamp was I still had TR Big Chest and Crystal Roller left.
yeah,
And then I was like, we'll just jump down the mountain because
Mm.
Swamp has faster checks than Thieves Town. Like
yeah,
the first few checks are way faster. But as a whole, it's slower. So it's
yeah,
kind of feels bad.
yeah. No, no, it's completely understandable. I think like logically, like if you're logically, I think the Swamp House Swamp Key had to be hookshot locked, but
Let's
um,
see. I forget Meyer Big Key.
Helma, and
Meyer
I'm
big
pretty sure there
was in
was.
Helma, and the
Was there a
pod
pod
small
key that
was
was
in
book locked?
TT Rando
I'm pretty
room.
yeah, there was a
Okay.
random room small. Yeah, so like, but at the same time, like
I mean, I was
it
just
could be
expecting Hook to show up, to be
you're
honest.
look you're looking for Desert Palace Bicky, so it could be behind the hook shot anyway. There's
What
nothing
were you expecting to
preventing
show
it.
up?
I was expecting Hookshot to show up, but I should have
Yeah.
known better.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm curious. Did you do Hyrule Castle to the back, or did you
I stole the key early, but I ended up going back
you
for the
did? See,
sale
I did
later.
the same thing, but I never went back.
Okay.
I was worried you would do the opposite, not steal the key, and I was like, well, so if there's something good there,
Yeah.
I'm just dead forever.
Usually, if
Funny.
it's Aga, I'll steal the key.
Yeah,
Um,
it makes sense. Like that's
Less
like
so
I
GT
thought.
because there's checks up top. But
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got your buck, which did literally nothing, and then none of the keys locked each other, so it was
I don't know if
pretty.
I don't know if you hover PH, but like I was kind of terrified of that at the end because I could imagine Desert Big just sitting in Hookshot Cave the whole time.
So I have bad news and I have good news. The bad news is I do hover. The good news is I couldn't get him going today, so I just wasted like probably
I
30,
mean,
40 seconds and called
that
it.
sounds like that was good news for me.
Mhm.
Um,
Uh, I mean, it
oh
wouldn't have,
man,
it definitely wasn't it was
the
much less
difference,
of a
yeah.
difference here, but I gave it like 3 shots. That's usually kind of my rubric is like give it a couple goes. None of them went even particularly close. And I was like, okay, that's enough of that. This is not a good
Yeah,
use.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Because also, again, once it's like, oh, Swamp's like I still don't even have Swamp Small. Who the heck knows where Hookshot is? Turns out that it was a pendant, so I'm sitting there thinking there's a pretty good chance we don't need it at this point because I think I went back there pretty late. So it was like attractive because it's 3 fast checks, but it was also like there's a reasonably good chance that I don't need these, so I wasn't too concerned.
Yeah. Yeah. It saved you some time in the end, at least.
As opposed to like standing there trying to hover it for another 5 minutes. Oh man.
I I've seen people spend
Oh,
20 minutes trying to Waldorf bounce before, so
and win.
uh,
He's Ricky.
Yeah.
um,
Spoilers.
When did that
spoilers.
happen?
Mm.
You might have been. I don't know. Were you? I don't know if you were other not GFE. You might have been over. Yeah. No, but yeah. That was honestly really fun race. Mirror with bad location. Hookshot. No idea where it is, but it's almost guaranteed to be absolutely lawful.
Unless the only other thing I can think is maybe Hera Basement or Desert Big.
Desert
I
Big
don't
was
know if that's
I did
possible.
Desert
Hera
Big. It was
Basement.
nothing.
Hera Small was on Vidi.
Okay, if Hera Small was on Vidi, then not
Hera
Yeah.
Small was
possible.
on
No.
Vidi. Myra Small was on was on the right, so was behind the fire rod and TR. And
Yeah,
Helma and Meyer Big was
yeah,
Meyer Big
Meyerbeek.
was in
Yeah,
was on Helma, so yeah, it could not be Hera Basement.
Could it be Desert Big?
No, I
no,
Sky
got
Chest.
PH did that. PH saw that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and it wasn't on blind.
Nope.
Oh, what was PH's go?
uh,
Ice Rod,
Ni-
Ice Rod, and Finding
it's
Hero.
not in Finding Hera, which
Oh, oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
well, because that was the
Yep.
thing. Since I
I
didn't
was
do it,
expecting maybe Meyer Big, but
Nope.
No.
I got it. Meyer Big was what sent me. So I basically got Meyer Big, and I had that entrance. I'd been like sitting on it for a really long time. I did Meyer,
gotcha.
just directly. I think that I did it with something else over there. I want to say I forget what exactly I did, but
TT.
the TR stuff. I did the rest of TR. I beat TR
Oh,
back, did TR East, came out, ran across, did Meyer without the big
gotcha.
key. Then eventually, when I got it again, it was like, okay, let me make sure to finally get this entrance because it was that and Big Bomb. I think are the only two I have left at that point. So
Yeah.
it was like it's pretty sure it's got to show up.
Yeah.
But I was mostly towards the end there. I was mostly just rushing dungeons that I needed to finish with not much left in them. I'd cleared out most of the rest. Like I went back to Eastern, but I had everything. I'd already full cleared it. Went back to Pod, but I guess I full cleared Pod because after I got the Pod big and went back there. But there was not like a lot of uh, good stuff for. I mean, like most of the last part of the seed was probably a lot of like nasty cleanup.
So
Yeah.
did you get Eastern Big early or late?
Late.
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 I
I
think.
I
figured.
went
I
in.
felt good about finding that as early as I
mm,
did until like all the pod smalls showed up and I was still not in go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like so I found Eastern. I felt like I got there reasonably early. I found it. I went in, left, checked the Dark Agena cave, and I was like, okay. And I went in and I did the four, and then regretted it and said a small apology prayer to Zelda and Wally, and then moved on.
Yeah. Yeah. It was actually kind of funny because GFE beat you into that region, but he already had mitts in the. He beat you into Mire because he bomb jumped Spectacle Rock. So
Yeah.
Mm.
somebody didn't bother checking the item in there for the longest time.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh, yeah, so he bomb jumped in there, and then we're like, okay, and then he went in, did it, and like we know roughly, like you're like one item out of logic for this because until like the last shield showed up in Eastern, and then we're like, okay, we need an invincibility item to get in here to
Right.
get to the Mire region,
Who doesn't
and
want early mirror shield after you already did laser bridge?
I did enjoy it when you went into pod. You started to set up to try to kill yourself with the shooters in the first
Yes.
chest, and then you started to hear the tink of the mirror shield hitting you,
Yep.
Oh
and you're like,
no.
I
Yep.
can't do this.
Because
I
I
have to
was
walk
like
out.
on three hearts, maybe 2.5.
Yeah,
And I was
Something
like,
like
I'll just
that.
take the death. It's faster. And
Oh,
then
that's funny.
stupid shield.
yeah.
Yep.
Um,
One thing I did appreciate in this seed was good and bad Ice Rod Cave.
yes,
Mhm.
yes,
That
Oh
was
yeah.
that was fun.
yeah. That was fun. Yeah. I think there was another location there that I love, and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, no, I did love Ice Rod Cave and Dark Ice Rod, both Ice Rod Caves inverting each other.
Mhm.
Um,
Desert right being vanilla was funny
oh
kinda.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that was the other vanilla one.
Yes, I like that one.
yeah.
Worked for me because I hadn't been there yet. So
But you
I
both
was
walked out of it and then hopped out
I,
to check it.
I was nervous about that key still for a while, but
Yeah,
ended up that Thieves Small was very very required. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, we were wondering if you were gonna regret it because it's like first off it's a sword and you're like,
yeah,
do I want to scum a sword away? I guess it's gonna depend on what's in the second chest. And the second chest is like, okay, it's the thieves dump, it's small key. Okay, I
honestly, the
need
early
this.
sword was more more tempting than the Thieves Small.
Yeah, but combined, it's just like
Yeah, you can't. Like,
yeah,
I don't even know if Desert's a crystal yet. Like, we'll just keep it.
yeah. And I think Moogle was in chat worried a little bit about where it was. And it's like, yeah, as soon as GFE just like saves and quits and back to Old Man, which could take a while, and just goes and checks the back of it, he'll find his Desert Small pretty quickly because
Yeah,
you just got a mirror for it. And
just got a mirror, right? Just gotta have a mirror.
or well, you could have also like done what PH did and take the Old Man Rescue Cave a couple times as a connector to get
Oh
the Tower of
man.
Hera. Um,
Yeah,
I
walk all the
mean,
way
if you
around. It's
don't
great.
have mirror, that makes perfect sense. Just feels bad.
yeah, especially if we ran a couple screens to the left and got to the pyramid and saw the
Yeah.
actual mirror. Um, but yeah,
But
no,
who
it was
wants to go there without mirror?
well. I mean, when you did the Doppler Castle already, it's just an
Well, if
item,
he'd
maybe.
already done Aga entrance, I still had that one left. So.
Yeah, you both kind of like PH went back for it and then discovered it was the dam.
Okay.
And then I think couple seconds later, you just mirrored up and did it. You were not very far off from each other from doing it at that point. You just had discovered the mirror. Um, but yeah,
Well, you also have to understand that there's so my teammate Tyler Salt has a fundamental distaste for Pyramid Ledge. It's truly inspiring. And so it would be entirely inappropriate of me to go check that before I absolutely had to. That would be just wrong. So we and regardless of what ended up happening, I felt morally right, even if it was the wrong decision for the seed.
that's fine. Actually, it was kind of funny. Tyler is in chat because like the one thing that I think for a while that you had done that GFE hadn't done was do the key steal for the back of the sewers.
uh,
And so for a while there, Tyler had to root for the book to be something.
Honestly, I was like later on. One reason I didn't take Spiral Cave when I had the opportunity was I wanted to combo Purple Chest into Bombo's tablet because I was like, I just found the second Aga key. Like maybe this book is something. Like, because I didn't have the Hyrule Small at that point.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I remember, yeah, because I found the second Castle Tower small, and I went, oh, I don't like that very much. But again, like once you like kind of hard committed, so oh
Yeah,
well. And thankfully there was like for me it was thankful there was nothing in Zelda. Like again, like I didn't really know what you were doing, and that was like actually the thing I was worried about. But I kind of did hope that the book had something because I thought maybe I was either first to it or that you um had no like or that you were just going to wait until Hyrule Castle showed up or do Aga for the back, which sucks. Like, obviously, that's like it doesn't surprise me that you didn't do it, but like
yeah.
hopes and dreams.
Actually, like thinking back, I'm pretty sure the seed I played the other day that had Mirror on Pyramid Ledge also had Boots in Spy Cave. Um, so there's a thought.
Where's
Yeah,
where's Peach being PRNG?
yeah,
Yeah,
you were both thankfully about even to getting the boots.
on the Boots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
because
was
got the boots like
curious.
just a couple minutes apart, so
Okay,
Could have had them a
I
lot
wonder if I
earlier. I
traded
just
myself
never
or
wanted to go back.
yeah, yeah, GFE was cleaning up a lot of the other mirror checks
not.
before going into my region to do those ones.
Well, yeah,
So
because I waited. I feel like I waited a pretty long time for the Zora stuff. So
you
yeah,
then
did, yeah.
waiting on that a really long
No, yeah,
time, and
that
then getting
Burna.
the Burna, and then doing it. I was like, oh boy, you could have had this a long time ago.
Yeah, you really like in this seed. You could have had it super early.
Yeah.
Just do Zora Ledge, Pyramid Ledge, and flute and check it. Like,
Of course, just do like
just do
Zora,
bad
Burna,
checks.
find your mitts,
yeah,
just whatever. It's all right.
Just find your stuff, right?
yeah, basically.
Just go to where the items are.
Go
The
where
game's
the
easy.
items are. Don't like immediately charge into the pod region without checking catfish and pyramid. Uh, yeah,
Honestly, I think that's a fair play to just do the pod region, but
yeah,
didn't work out in this one.
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Especially when you start playing like connector, like I think the only reason I think I kind of disagreed with it at the time was so like UGFE had mids. You had fixed Dark World access, even if it wasn't the best Dark World access. Like I think so. Like you had gone and done Laser Bridge before you went into Dark World the first time through
Hmm.
Paradox, and then you both used Paradox kind of like your initial insertion point. But like you went back and you did the rest of Skullwoods, and you went and checked the back of Skullwoods because you knew you had mids, and you could get back to the rest of
Yeah.
where you were easily. Um,
Yes.
in PH on put off doing Laser Bridge in Eastern for a while, which is fine, and just didn't have the mids. He kind of got them like almost immediately after, but kind of just got stuck in this weird push pull of trying to navigate that Eastern Dark World without like a consistent way back, and then of course like the hammer's just sitting there free in pot. But
Yeah. I mean, when you have bad Skullwoods, it's always annoying if you don't have an easy way quickly back in.
Yeah. That was definitely one of those things. Once I got the mitts, I was like, oh, okay, good, because that was another thing that I was like, man, this if the answer is just dropping down, I'm feel really bad, which it very easily could have been, but I just didn't want to get locked out, and because I didn't feel like I had a good way
Yeah.
back.
yeah, yeah, I think you immediately you like immediately pulled off getting Quake right after checking the Maya region. Then you went back to the Maya region to open up Maya entrance itself to just discover the other side of Spectacle Rock.
Just bomb
Yeah.
jump it.
Just bomb jump it. Yep.
But yeah, that was a really good race, you guys. Congrats, GFE.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
GG's.
guys,
Good luck next week.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the
GG's and good
positive
luck.
thing is neither team's out yet, so
Nope.
Yeah,
it's gonna
sorry.
be a mess next week.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
yeah.
poor
First,
Gilgamesh. Now we have the tribe is reliant on its sole remaining member. I hope he's got some idols.
Yeah,
yeah,
Graveyard Ledge is pretty strong sometimes.
That is true.
yeah. Well, it's a 2v2 v1v1 next week for you guys. So it'll get split up into two groups, two three-way races somehow.
Yeah.
I'm sure the tournament document has exactly how that'll go in some way, but I'll just wait for the bot to show up and see what the matchups are. Um,
I
and
just I think I just don't want Telmaran or however you pronounce their name in whatever race I'm in because they seem to just have this knack for knocking out all of my teammates. We've lost both our teammates to the same person, so
yeah,
me and Moogle still standing strong for now.
yeah. It'll be a really fun race. I mean, it's a U Moogle GFE, UGFE Moogle, AFL, Telmaran, Gilgamesh, and T-Joel left for next week. So that'll be pretty fun. Um,
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah. And then kind of like the first division is already set now. It's what Mike Telthar, Ricky, Zath, Wally, Lynn, and Alzen with team. I'm not saying their name because it's way too long, but they made it undefeated, so congrats to them. And then we're kind of like there's still like two more matchups left for the other stages right now, and one will be tomorrow morning, and one's going on right now. So uh, hopefully you guys will have matchups sometime tomorrow. I guess.
Yeah, it should be. I look forward to it. This is like it's a lot of fun just to, you know, have these team tournaments. Just enjoy it. Doesn't really matter how it turns out. Obviously, you want to win, but mostly you just get to have fun with friends, even if it's not co-op. Like you're still jabbing at each other with the dumb stuff you do, because that happens every race to just about every person. You're just gonna have one or two dumbs, but it's a lot of fun. And thank you for the comms tonight. Um, thanks to our tracker. I don't have my Discord pulled up right now, but um, whoever that is, thank you for all you do and all those who put this on. I look forward to watching it back because it seems like this one was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. A pleasure as always.
Yeah, thank you both, and Of course, thanks ESR and GFE. Thank you so much. I think this is like the first time that we've raced one-on-one in this kind of a setting, so
I
it was
believe
super
so.
fun. I was pumped to do it, and I hope we get to do it again soon.
Alrighty then. Please do give both of our runners a follow, GFB and PH, to my co-com Top File and to our tracker Tomaltalk here. This is it tonight for us on ZSR. Coming up ahead on the schedule, we've got a busy weekend as per the usual. A big thing of note is the Majora's Mask Randomizer Zora Easter Tournament Grand Finals. We've got games 2 and 3 tomorrow morning at it'll be starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. That'll be between Eris and Spec Game 2, and then Game 3 will be following at 3:15 Eastern. Get a break in between if needed. We also have a link to pass all dungeons restricted major glitches monthly race at 4 p.m. Eastern. Of more weekly races, and they've got some finals out there for the Wind Waker Randomizer Mini Blends Tournament Season 2 as well. So if you want to keep an eye out for all that, well, there's plenty coming up. They'll also be looking to put on more Survivors of Hyrule matches as uh, people are available. But for now, that's going to be it here for us tonight. We're going to go over and say hi to Gamachu, who's doing some cross keys of his own here, see how that's going. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.